Welcome to the Wandering Tangent Review. I'm BJ. With me is Jeff and Gary. And today we're going to talk about the 1987 according to Wikipedia, American fantasy, adventure, comedy, romance. I added romance, didn't say romance in the Wikipedia thing, but it's a little bit of everything. The Princess Bride.
This has been a big favorite of all of ours, hasn't it? We've always loved this movie.
It's one of those movies I don't think I've really heard of anyone not liking, but who knows what our scores are. Scores. That's the word. Scores will bring. So, who wants to go first?
I think I will go first.
Okay.
Just so I think so the movie's a little bit of everything, as the grandpa says in the initial few minutes of the movie when he's talking to the kid about the book. He says the movie's a little bit of everything. So and like you guys said, it's really hard to find someone who doesn't like it. I did find a few problems with it, so I can't give it a perfect score. So I'm going to give it the score of 4.5, and I'll talk to you guys about that in the long form. But I like it.
I mean,
a little bit of everything.
We have
4.5.
There are problems with the movie. This is the place to say because it is a review.
But no, a lot of those problems are going to have to be things that are saved for long form discussion.
Okay.
They're just too big to talk about.
Minute problems that people might have arguments with. So I'm going to have to present that in long form. So, but they're small problems, just things that make it not a perfect score. So 4.5 it is. Jeff?
So I give it a 3.5, and this movie, like we've already all said, it is such a good movie. Well, BJ hasn't had a chance to say it, but okay. This was an iconic film. It makes you feel things, but at the same time, it also makes you laugh. It goes from intrigue to goofy comedy to very fascinating scenes with fencing and with characters that are both goofy and strange, but also incredibly endearing. And it moves around like that. And the whole thing is an excellent movie. And it's not even a long movie per se.
About
an hour,
more.
Hour and a half. I guess I'm used to 2-hour movies now, but it's every scene, the whole thing. It's just so well done, and it moves along quickly. Excellent movie. 3.5 is high for me, and I think it's great.
I think it's
I think it's great. Well recommended. It is a recommended movie.
Okay, so to pull back the curtain a little bit before I get going, I already knew what Jeff and Gary's scores were going to be because we had started recording, but then we had to resolve some things. This is round 2, and I may have had a bit of a vitriolic response to Jeff and Gary breaking out the old 0.5s. And that's a me thing. I'll get over eventually, but for me personally, I refuse to use a 0.5, so
it's too chaotic for BJ. He likes order, right?
Well, to say what I did before without as much vitriol, it's a bit of an easy out, I feel. So I thought long and hard about this, and I'm going to be the one that breaks the seal. I am going to be the first one to give something a 5.
Whoa, all right.
And I will give a brief overview why, because like Gary said, this is not maybe it's not a perfect movie, but it's maybe as close to one as we can realistically get, I feel. Like there's outside of like Gary said, some very minute things. There's nothing really bad I can say about it. And as we have proven on our podcast, specifically in our long form discussions, we can find nitpicks with everything. So, and I am not someone who is very likely to give something the perfect score. Like, I have a Goodreads account. I have rated over 1,000 books on Goodreads. I think I've given out maybe 25 stars out of those 1,000 books. But yeah, Princess Bride, it is as close to perfection as you are likely to see on film. There's no scene I can think of I would really change. It's cheesy in parts, but it's the good kind of cheese. So I am breaking the seal. I am not going to take what I feel is the easy out, and I'm gonna hit Princess Bride with a 5, and you guys can fight me about it on the long form.
Okay.
And our battle will be
good.
Epic. I'm sure,
No,
actually, maybe more between me and you than Jeff and you, because, well, actually, maybe with Jeff as well, because he's going to have to justify that 3.
Yeah, that was
that 3.5.
That was pretty high praise. It's like, yeah, it's such a great movie. I love it every time I watch it. 3.5. Less than what you gave Superman.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just haven't eaten in a while, and my hunger has influenced my scoring. I don't know. We could talk all about it in our long-form discussion, and people should also listen to that one, because that we'll post it at the same time as this, and so they can go and find it.
So, yeah, we will see you over there. So, Princess Bride is highly recommended, more or less. Maybe among some than others. I don't know. But hey, see what we really feel about it over in our long form discussion. Or if you just like our reviews, you can join us in a couple of weeks and review something else. So we will see you next time.